Yet another noble person has passed away in the year 2016. Former boxer Alex the Destroyer Stewart has died at the age of 52. At the time of my recording, no cause of death had been given publicly. Stewart represented Jamaica in the 1984 Olympics. He turned pro in 1986. Earned that nickname, the Destroyer, because of the way his career began, like one of the better prospects in the heavyweight division during the 1980s, starting his career off 24-0 with 24 knockouts. When he fought Evander Holyfield in the 25th bout, he earned his first loss, but he performed admirably against Holyfield, hurting him in that bout despite losing. His most notable bout, perhaps, was his infamous loss to Mike Tyson in 1990. Tyson was coming off of his second bout after his loss to Buster Douglas. Tyson wasn't the fighter he once was, but this was the rampaging, headhunting Mike Tyson, he blew away Alex Stewart. Later on, Alex Stewart fought a young Michael Moore in his first bout in the heavyweight ranks after Moore dominated the light heavyweight division. And earlier on, it looked like that Alex Stewart was going to defeat Michael Moore, roughing him up. But Moore went on to come back and win that bout. Many people wrote Alex Stewart off. George Foreman handpicked Alex Stewart in his bout. I believe it was 1992. And he thought it would be an easy bout. In fact, Foreman came into that bout out of shape. And despite the fact that Foreman knocked Alex Stewart down twice, Stewart was able to come back and give Big George everything that he could handle. And despite the fact Foreman was able to hang on to a majority decision in that bout, Foreman looked like the loser, his face grotesquely swollen. And after that bout, Foreman was quoted as saying that he thought that it felt like Stewart had bricks in his gloves. And the very next year, in 1993, Evander Holyfield fought Stewart yet again. This time the bout not as expired, the first one between the two. And Stewart lost a wide decision. After that, Stewart would fight sporadically, winning his last bout in 1998 against Ezra Sellers, who passed away last year, himself at the age of 45. And he retired after 1999. Stewart's final record was 43 wins versus 10 losses with 40 knockouts. Alex Stewart was one of the better fighters in the 1980s and 90s heavyweight division. He just was never able to reach the championship level and beat the top tier guys. But his career was a very successful one, if you ask me. And I like to say on this date where most of us who are following boxing are anticipating an epic bout between Andre Ward and Sergey Kovalev, I like to give a remembrance and a shout out to one of the better fighters in the 80s and 90s, Alex the Destroyer Stewart. May he rest in peace.